one. Okay, some cards came out, Kipper deck, so I'm running with these. Very clear message. You've been in someone's thoughts, okay? You've been in separation for quite a while now. You are not expecting this person to contact you, all right? You've been kept in the dark. They haven't been speaking to you. You've had no closure. It's all just been a really difficult, windy journey for you. Specifically, this is the 2-year card, so it's been a long time, okay? But you are in their thoughts, and what's going to happen here is, out of the blue, they're going to come in with a really big offer, okay? And they're going to hope that you're going to take it. This is a beautiful card at the end. I mean, it's a very, very positive ending here, but this has been quite a long time for you since you separated. You could have been in separation for longer than 2 years, but this is coming in the future, okay? Somebody you're connected into is going to have an about turn. Well, it's going to seem like an about turn, but I feel you've been in their thoughts longer than you realise, okay? But they've got a different perspective on you now, on your relationship, what happened, you know, how it ended. They think about how close you were. They think about the life that you'd built together. You and this person didn't need a lot of people around you to be happy. You were quite happy just in your own company with each other. Yeah, you will have had other company, but it didn't matter. If you'd got each other, you were fine. I am getting, before I pull anything else, a real strong soulmate connection here. Okay, that is going to come back into union. Just flew out. We were too young. Okay, I'll go into that in a minute. So let's have a look at this. So let's see what's going on. Just on shuffling though, if you would like me to help you, if you would like some help, just click on the title of this video. It'll take you through to the description box. Everything is in there, links to the website. Go check it out. And also, if you want the free relationship report, check that out as well. And I'm getting a really strong reconciliation energy here, before I've even really done anything else. Okay, they're becoming a better person. I'm sure this card came out the other day. I just feel at the moment there's someone, you've been in separation for a while. There's an energy shift. There's a change. There's a change in the wind. There's a change in the wind. But they do feel you were too young. If you weren't young as in years, maybe you did meet when you were younger and separated, maybe midlife, or they just think that it was the right person, wrong time. Okay, you both could have been ladled up with baggage from other relationships. You know, too young to me can mean not emotionally handling the situation well, but that's no knock on to anybody. It happens. You know, you can have a relationship before you meet the person that you really, really do get on with and love, but then you've got all this other stuff that hasn't been processed, and it comes into the relationship that you really want, okay? Because there isn't like that subconscious clean slate. They'd like to say that they lost themselves for a while, so they obviously were pulling back. They felt very lost within their own soul. You know, it wasn't you. They just felt lost. They didn't really know who they were, what their purpose was. Were they happy doing what they were doing? It happens to all of us. We all feel lost at some point in our lives, where we just start to question everything. You know, why are we here? Why are we actually on this rock spinning in the middle of the universe? You know, it's that kind of energy I'm getting today. They're still not really reacting when people mention you. So they've kept a lot of this in. I think you're connected in with someone who does have a deep soul, okay? Not always a people person. Going back to the beginning, I did hear that you were quite happy, just the two of you. Okay, so this isn't somebody who has been talking about why it's split up, how it's split up, etc., etc. They've just kept it all to themselves. And even right back when you separated, they didn't get drawn into, you know, when people separate, everybody's, oh, what happened, who said what, you know, it's like wasps descending upon a September picnic. They're just in there, aren't they? Your person didn't do that. They can be, I feel, quite a loner. I think they're quite a loner. They do like their own company. They're quite practical. They're quite logical. I'm hearing they're very, very good with their hands, creative. Doesn't mean it can be artistic, it can be writing, but it can actually just good. They could be able to, you know, rewire the house or plumb the house or something. They're creative, they're practical, okay, but they're very good with their hands. All right, but you have been in their thoughts for a long time. You've been in their thoughts for a long time, but they are going to make you the most amazing offer. I think who I'm reading for today, I think you will reconcile with this person. Okay, because they have done that work. This is not a relationship that you thought would end. Okay, why are they becoming a better person, please? Yeah, they've been healing, the Star. They can be a little bit closed down. I mean, other people might think your past person, your ex, is someone who they might come across as a bit rude or a bit arrogant. They're not. They're just not somebody who likes loads of people around them. They prefer one-to-one conversations than lots of superficial conversations. You and your person spent hours and hours and hours talking about all sorts of stuff here, okay? They're becoming a better person because the Star is healing. They have faith in themselves more, okay, which I think is really good because they were lost. So they've been working on themselves. They've almost had an ego death, all right? They've had an ego death. They've let go of habits, people, places that were not beneficial for them. It's gone, it's crumbled. They're now more open and receptive to life in general. But also the Star for me is always a soulmates card. It's always somebody, it doesn't matter how distant you are, whether it's time distance or physical distance, this person is always connected into you, okay? It's like their bit of stardust is in you and your bit is in them. That's how I always feel with this card. And it is very clear. I'm becoming a better person in the Star. They're more open. Okay. This offer they're going to make you, they're very optimistic about it. And, you know, with the Star, it is a big yes from the universe. It's a big yes. They're very, very optimistic about something that they're going to offer you that is going to work, but they're just thinking about you. They really, really are. It is a lovely, lovely reading. Why did they not react? Can you give me anything else on why they didn't react, please? No, they prefer to keep their own counsel. No. Okay. They just didn't want to talk about it because they were still holding on to you, okay? Although you weren't together, your person was still holding on to the memories of what you had built and how far you had come. You were a relationship that was 3/4 of the way there. You should have crossed the finishing line together, but you didn't, okay? So the reason they weren't reacting or talking or wittering about your relationship is because they valued the time, the effort, hard work, the money that you'd put into this. They didn't want to sully it because, you know, I know that whoever this reading's for today, you've always known this person at some point will physically materialise outside your front door almost. Because this card here, it relates to streets, roads, avenues, freeways, that kind of energy, okay? But you know they're going to come back in. It's almost, I feel what your person's done is convince themselves that you're just on an extended break, okay? But why have they not been in touch? Why is this person not been in touch? What are the reasons? Have they not been in touch, please? I've had a lot of heaviness, they're lost. They've closed something down recently. They could have changed job or closed something down, yeah. Disappointment, that's why they've not been in touch. They were very, for a while, they lost themselves. You know, the Five of Cups, you just have to look at it. That is someone who is lost. They're just disconnected from life, disconnected from stability. They can't or they won't find a way back into day-to-day life. But yeah, your person was too lost really in what had gone wrong. They weren't focusing on the good, but that's what they've healed. They're very open, they're very optimistic. It's beautiful. They've gone from this Five of Cups to the Star now. You know, it's lovely. They've had a good long hard look. I do feel that they have heard the calling almost. They could have had an awakening where they've just left things, people, places, as I said earlier, behind. With you, they want to know if you've run out of road. There is definitely going to be this opportunity now. They will make you this offer. It will be a beautiful offer, but you get to choose whether you want to go back into this, okay? They want to bring an energy in where they can give you support. This is somebody who could be older than you, and part of their psyche, their persona, their being is, like I said, they are not someone who needs everybody else's validation. They can be perceived as a loner, but when at some point in your relationship they were very, very strong and very kind and very caring, and I feel they gave you structure at some point when you needed it. They did level up. They could have been the main provider or the father of your children, or they could have had a successful business. They were on top of their game at some level. Okay, and they lost that. But they do want to bring that back in. I feel they've got something positive to bring in. Can you clarify that last card, please? Yeah, they want to offer you, they want to live with you again, okay? They want to give you comfort. They want to put some roots down with you. I think you could be offered a house move with a Star, a different location, fresh start somewhere else. Possibly not where you were before with this person. There's too much bridge under the water. But they definitely want to offer you a home, somewhere to live, to put some roots down. But again, very specifically, it will be you and this person who are very much in your own bubble. But you are comfortable like that. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a reconciliation here. Let's see if we can get you any advice, just anything to bear in mind. Yeah, they're going to come in and honour you, and you'll notice your relationship becoming stronger. They want to protect you. They want to love you. They want to honour you. They want to be, you know, divine, masculine or female, but they want to be in their true energy, okay? They want to be able to give you that love, but that stability and a sense of safety, I'm hearing, and security within your life. Yeah. They're hoping that you will admire them, but kind of your message, if this is what you want, make sure that you've changed let go of the old story, okay? Because it's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner. This is for those of you who want this, okay? If you don't, it's not your reading, because if you're hanging on to the old story, that's what you'll get more of. What you focus on grows, whether it's straight away, 6 months or a year, whatever you are consciously thinking about in here will end up out here at some point. Whether it's love, work, anything, it all follows the same pattern, because your message is, with enlightenment there is no separation. We recognise we are one with the divine. This message really is that we are all from one source. We've individualised into our separate human vehicles to carry our soul, our spirit, our God source, however you feel it is for you, because it has to feel right for you, not what I perceive or other people perceive. But you are connected in. So whatever story you're telling about, because we're all one, whatever story you're telling about your person, they have no choice but to mirror that back. So if you're saying they're wonderful, they love me, gosh, they're so kind, they're always spoiling me, that is what you'll get. But if you're saying something like, for instance, oh, they're really stingy, or they're really lazy and they don't do anything for me, and you'll just get that. Okay, so the very strong message from the energy coming in today, that this reconciliation is on the cards. There's going to be an amazing offer, but you have to let go of the old story, okay? And the reason is because we are all from the same source energy, like a big cake mix. So it's all the same cake mix, but you put them out and then they're all slightly different, never all quite as big or as same shaped, okay? We're all one. So if this is what you want, get very, very clear on the story you're telling. But then that goes for anything in life. That's not just love. That's absolutely anything. Whether it's a co-worker, a boss, anything. So let's have a couple of cards for you, please. You've got career. So something good's coming out in your career. Yeah, you're going to find some strength within some financial avenues. Okay. And you are protected. You are protected. So if you always wondered why did this relationship end, because it wasn't meant to. Some relationships, yeah. But there are some that as much as you try, years later, they reconnect. Okay, but you were protected, okay? You were protected to find yourself, to find who you are. And that, again, as I always say, on a quick level here, has changed the energy between you. Yeah, there's a lot of passion between you and this person. But I don't just mean physical passion for life. You're quite happy. I just see in you and this person like two little gorgeous rabbits. I don't know why I'm seeing rabbits in a beautiful little burrow, and you've got all your things around you and you're really quite happy. This was a really hard split for you. Family, you're all going to reunite, okay? You're all going to reunite. This is going to balance itself out. It's going to work out. But don't go down the route of looking at what you don't like about them if this is what you really want. They have no other option but to reflect what you are pushing out. They are just a mirror. Your 3D is just a mirror. It will bounce Whatever you think about, predominantly, it will bounce back. So, excuse me. And also speak up, my throat chakra. Make sure that you always be strong for you. Okay? Don't forget your own strength. Don't forget your own power. So I shall leave this with you. Take good care. Look after yourselves. I love you very much. And I'm really pleased for someone today, if this is you. Oh, just quickly, very strong Aquarius. Yeah, very strong Aquarius energy. I'm also going with Pisces as well. And I have got Aries. And I'm going with Taurus as well today. Nothing else, no. So I shall leave that with you. Take good care, like I said a few minutes ago. And I don't know, happy reconciling for someone. I'm really happy for somebody watching this today. Love you very much. Bye.